Welcome back to I Hate That Shit, a podcast about hate shit and love and life. We're back again.
Yes. Hi, guys. It's Bonnie. Hope this finds you well. Hope everyone's doing good out there. How about you, Liz? How you doing today?
All right.
Good. Can you believe this is the end of season 5? This is our 13th episode in this season. It's wild, you guys. It's been a pretty good. I hope you guys have enjoyed our content. I think we do pretty good. And the opinions are all my own. Okay.
The only ones that matter.
Yeah, the only ones that matter. See, Liz knows. But,
Bonnie cares about Bonnie's opinion.
Well, yeah, I care about yours sometimes.
You ask for it.
Okay, see, at least I care enough to ask.
Care what it is.
Whatever, Liz. You know
usually
I love
disagree and call me.
Call you what, lizard?
No.
Call you what?
Call me dumb.
I do not.
And then turn around and say the same thing.
I've never called Liz dumb.
You haven't.
I would never do that.
The tone has.
Hey, man, what can I say? I'm a bully, all right? Let's get over it. Speaking of, what are we talking about today? What do you want to talk about?
We talk about, I realize there's a lot of things that restaurant workers tend to have in common, right? No matter what the restaurant or where it's at, you pick up a lot of habits.
Yeah, you do.
That
some good, some bad.
A lot of bad.
A lot of bad.
But you pick up habits by working in restaurants. You pick up new vocabulary.
Yep.
Pick up just everyday the way you do things.
Even in your regular life outside of work, I agree. It's very true. It is. My biggest one is as a bartender, you count a lot of money. I cannot stand it when people do not count my money back to me. I literally will show them how to do it because they don't know how. It's like, what? You don't know? You just plop it in my hand without, counting the change or the bills?
I think that's just a you thing.
But it also protects both people.
Yeah.
It protects you. If your drawer is short, oh well.
I know, especially if it's like a large amount of change.
Yeah. It's just like, come on, people. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
No, you're fine. You're good.
What else are we going to talk about? Oh, how about some lingo? The lingo.
Yeah.
All right,
I've already gotten scalded out a couple times for saying heard too much.
You do say, you even write it in a text.
I write it in a text.
She really does, you guys. She does. She does heard. It's funny. How about all day?
All day.
All day, all day, all day. And
reggae all day.
Yeah, all day. That means when a server's putting in an order, that means that's what the whole entire ticket is. It's all day. The whole ticket is the same ticket. All day. 6 salmons all day,
Yeah.
5 salads all day. That's what that means.
How do you want it? Reggae?
Yeah, reggae.
Regular.
Reggae.
You heard that one?
Reg. I haven't heard that one.
Oh. I've heard that a few places.
I haven't heard that one.
Like, can I get that? We need a cheddar burger. Cheddar burger reggae. That means like everything on it.
Regular.
Yeah.
Everything
no
on it
mods.
Just the way it comes.
Regular.
I'm pretty regular when it comes to a burger too. Yeah. I don't like much on it. I'm easy and
you're just like a plain burger.
I do like a plain burger with green chili. And a little bit of lettuce, tomato. That's it. I don't need nothing else. No cheese, no onions, just plain. It's good like that. Anyway, sorry, getting off topic as usual with Liz.
And a plain burger, just a burger.
Yeah.
There's nothing else on it.
Well, except what I said, green chili and ketchup and,
that's toppings. It's not really a plain burger.
What do you mean by plain? The meat itself?
It's just plain.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No.
Patty, bun.
Yes, and I'll do the rest.
And then nothing else on it.
No. I will do the rest.
No green chili, no lettuce.
Oh, yeah.
A plain is like plain.
Well, no, I'm in Albuquerque in New Mexico, of course, a green chili
That's how, like, whenever somebody's like, I want a burger, I just want it plain. That, like, it's typically they don't want any garnish.
Oh, when I say plain, I mean I don't want anything
Bonnie
but
style.
Lettuce and tomato, no mayo, no onion, nothing. That's enough for me.
Oh.
I think a burger, when it gets too big, it gets all stupid. It's you can't even open up your mouth. I'd rather eat.
That's too much.
I'd rather eat, food that will fit inside my mouth.
Yeah. How many times have you been like walking around a store? Or I don't know if you've ever done it. I've had to catch myself a lot where you're going through the store, right? You get to the end of the aisle, you go to turn, and you say corner.
It's funny, huh? You just get used to those kinds of things, because you don't want to have an accident.
And then people are looking at you like you're crazy.
I know, it's weird.
And then the restaurant people, because they're like, heard.
Yeah. It's so true. How about this one? I know a lot of people out there know this one, even if you haven't been in the restaurant business. The back of the house. Back of the house versus the front of the house.
You got back of house / heart of house.
Right, exactly.
HOH, BOH.
Yep, exactly. They get all the recognition. Well, that's where all the good food comes out.
I think they get less recognition
sometimes
than what they deserve.
Yeah, but I mean,
But they are really the ones putting the food out.
They are the heart of the house. I mean, they are the chefs, the
the cleanup,
dishwashers, everybody. They're the ones that, they're the first ones in the morning. The back of the house is.
The last one. Most of the time, last one's out.
Leave. Yep, exactly. So, yeah, I could see why they call them the heart of the house. I mean, why not? They called them that at Cheddar's, too. That was the first time I had ever heard that, too. I was like, wait, what?
I think heart of house is the new
thing. Of course. I mean, because,
they want to make them feel better.
Right. Then just pay them a living wage. That would make them feel better.
I mean, they do get paid more.
Yeah, but they also work twice as hard as you or me.
I'm not saying they couldn't stand to make more. I'm just saying, like,
they make enough.
They are the ones who get paid the most.
That's true. They don't get
management.
That is true.
Like, they have that set.
They're hourly. That is true. Okay, how about this one? It's a square little thing called a bev nap, right? Bev nap. Do you need a bev nap?
Yeah. I mean, it's
I guess coming from a bartender, because that use that a lot.
There are differences. Like when you're like restocking napkins, like which ones?
Right. That is true.
Naps.
Because bev naps and then regular napkins. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or cocktail napkins, I guess. But I mean, the lingo is bev nap for sure. Is definitely. Now this one I've never heard of. The brigade system, the kitchen organization system. That each position has a station and a set of well-defined responsibilities. Well, we get that, but I didn't know that's what that was called. I thought it was always just having your meat.
I don't think anybody knows what that's called. I think they just know their fry, their grill.
That's...
Or their insert whatever the position for that restaurant has.
Right.
But you go in like I'm grill.
Yeah. I'm a griller.
So, and then if there's a bunch of people, you'll have like a runner back there that goes from station to station.
Doing what?
Whatever needs help done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for each station in the back?
No. So, like, you have the people doing the... So, like, you'll have people at each of the stations in the kitchen, and then there'll be another one so that if you just need stuff put in expo.
Right.
If you have a designated expo person, which some do, some don't.
Right.
But they'll do that. Or if, like, fry needs help, they'll give help on fry. If grill needs help, they'll, like, they'll go to grill.
Do they do the front of the house, too?
They just kind of move back and forth. No,
they're just...
They're cooks.
They're just there for the help, to fill in? Oh, that makes sense,
They're like a rotator, basically.
Oh, yeah.
They're there, and they kind of have a job, but their main job is to make sure everybody else is...
Do they take out the trash, too? Is that what they would do?
No, they're
I'm
cooks.
just asking.
They're on the line.
I'm just asking.
They're not like going around the whole fucking kitchen. They're going around the cook, like with the cooks.
Oh, not like the dishwasher or the prep. Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever.
But you help whichever station needs help. Like if grill gets buried with like 30 burgers.
That's the brigade
and chicken
system?
And all that. The person on grill is the brigade, part of the brigade system, and then the other person, like if you have somebody,
right,
they'll come on and they'll help that person on grill get through the orders.
And then they're
And
done?
then essentially you have 2 people on grill.
Oh, okay,
in that
I
moment.
see. Oh, okay, I see that.
And then when grill's caught up,
Right.
if salad needs help, they'll come off the grill and they'll go over to salad.
I'd be like, motherfucker.
It's
get
like
over
basically
here.
like
Get
when a
over
manager
here.
goes in
Yeah.
and starts helping,
Well,
even though they're
yeah.
not scheduled on the line to do this or that.
Yeah, but sometimes managers,
They'll jump back there and help.
yeah, they don't
Okay.
sometimes help though. You know.
I'm
what
saying
I
an
mean?
ideal
I know.
world. So fucking hard to make a point with you sometimes.
I got your point. I
You're
was
like,
just making.
if-
I was just making a reference to managers. That's all. I can
Making
do
a
that. How about this
Show
one?
of what ADD does to
Oh,
people.
It's OCD. Get it right. Anyway, how about this one? Bubble dancer. Have you
The
ever
hell's
heard
a
of that?
bubble dancer?
A disrespectful name for one of the most valuable and unrecognized kitchen staff, the dishwasher. They
Never
call
heard
it.
of that.
I've never heard it called the dishwasher called a bubble dancer.
Where'd you get these terms from?
Just online somewhere. All right, we all know this one. Buried / the weeds.
Yeah.
The weed, man. If you're
Drowning.
in the weeds, yeah. If you're in the weeds, you have to ask for help. I mean, you're in the weeds.
Don't be stubborn
Don't
like
be
me.
stubborn, yeah. And just
Be
end
stubborn
up-
like me and be like, fine.
Well,
fine.
sometimes you need it. That's why there's
I
a
do.
lingo out there
Sometimes
called the weeds.
I'll turn around and be like, hey, can you do this?
Yeah, they're too high, and you need help. You need to chop them down. The weeds. I've never heard it called buried in the weeds. I guess, but
Oh, no, just bury the same.
Just
It's all the
over-
same concept.
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Oh, we know this one. Campers.
Not the good camping.
Let's say it like this.
That's just basically people who won't leave.
Leave.
Like, you sit there forever, you finally get your food, and then you just sit there.
You clean up their whole table and everything.
Sometimes they'll pay.
Yeah.
I've had a table sit for like 5 hours before.
Oh, me too. Oh,
Yeah.
easy.
Multiple times.
11 o'clock,
actually.
and I'm leaving at 4.
I had them. They were like, I had one
It's like,
table.
let's
It was
go.
like one of my first tables when we opened. I served them, checked them out, did everything, went on break, like a nice little break,
Right.
came back, still there.
Did they have water or tea?
I don't know.
You already had taken their money.
I
huh?
didn't give a shit.
You're like, bye.
I waited like an hour after.
Right. Before you left.
And then I left.
Yeah.
I was like, they're cashed out. They're
Yeah, exactly.
fine, I guess.
That happened to me at OC too. I was there. I opened, and they were there when I left. At 4.
I've had this at
4 or
a
5.
few restaurants.
It's weird, huh? Campers
Yeah.
are weird. I guess.
It's like, how do you not have anything else to do?
Right. I'd rather be on the couch instead of sitting at a table in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean, but campers are gonna camp. That's why they're called campers. But they're taking up valuable table space, people.
Especially if it's busy.
Yeah, and they're already paid out.
So there's 2 ways that campers are annoying, right? If it's busy
Yes.
and you can't turn the table to make more money, because they're not going to, 9 times out of 10, they don't tip you appropriately for sitting there for
Anyway.
3 hours, 4
Exactly.
hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. So if you're busy, that's bothersome because it costs you money.
Right.
And also, if you're ready to go, if you're cut
Oh yeah.
and you're ready to go,
Oh yeah.
you're like, side work's done.
Yeah. And they still haven't paid
But,
yet.
and no, they've paid,
But
but
they're
they're
still
still
sitting
sitting there. You're like,
I go up and
that's
just
when
tell
you
them I'm
go.
leaving.
No, that's when I just look at the next server and I'm like, listen,
Right.
they're not going anywhere.
Nope.
I have done everything I can. I have pre-bussed as much as possible,
Yeah.
and you're just gonna have to clean that table
Yeah. Sorry.
or get the host to do it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Throw a couple bucks.
I'm not
The
sitting
no,
here
I'm not
waiting.
No, the campers that piss me off the most are the ones that come in an hour before close and then you're sweeping and mopping and putting chairs on top of tables. The bartenders getting ready to close up shop, and they're still sitting there.
Yeah.
Sitting there like oblivious to that it's closing time. Those are the kind of campers I do not like. It's just like, or do you not see what's going on? Do you plan on sitting here after we shut off the lights? Come on. You know people are like that too. You know they're like that. You know that. You know. How about this one? I haven't heard of this one either. Can't cook. Well, I've heard it, but not used in the restaurant business. Can't cook his or her way out of a paper bag, meaning that they don't cook very well. That's not a.
I don't think where you got these from is a reputable.
It is. Shut up. They're words. What about comp?
I'm not saying they're not words. I'm
Will
just saying.
you have the newest
Comp?
Comp. You have before we do that. Would you have the newest hip lingo that I don't?
No,
know
I
about?
just know we've never heard of these.
Well, I'm
and
sure
we've both worked in a lot of restaurants across a lot of places.
Yeah, that is true. But I think they're just words that maybe other places use too. I mean, like commis is an apprentice. I think those words are a little bit too.
Commis?
Yeah, commis. I've never heard that.
Are these like chef words or something?
Probably. Well, we know what comp means.
Comp, yeah. You get
Free or discounted. Comp means free. Yeah.
well, kind of.
Right?
Comp means discount,
Right. Whether
but
it's free or not.
essentially they make it free.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would even be like a 40% comp, a $10 comp.
Sometimes that's not good enough. And you know what? Those kind of people that come in and say, "Oh, I'm a veteran or first responder, whatever," you give them the 10% discount. And most people, they think it's off the whole ticket, and then they don't want to tip because they only got
Most
10%
places do
off.
it off the whole ticket.
Well, cheap places, I guess, do not. And of course, some people get pissed off about that. And I'm like, let me go get the manager so they can comp the rest of it.
I don't think I've ever worked anywhere they didn't just do the whole.
Well, I have worked where they only done.
That's
that
just me.
veteran.
That's just
I
mine.
think-
I'm not saying I haven't. Except like Veterans Day,
Right.
where they do the free meals.
Right.
They'll not do the discount,
Right.
because they're giving the veteran a free meal, which is way more than that 10% discount
Exactly.
anyway.
Right.
So they just do that.
That's how they should do it. It would be easier to track too.
But the way I've always had it done, and again, this is just me.
Yeah, it's just
They've always done the whole check.
right.
The whole check that the vet's on.
Right.
So like if
like him and his wife and their 2 kids.
yeah, but if there were like other friends with them,
Right.
and they were paying separately, like you would put it on their check, not everybody's check.
Right. See, one of the places I worked at, it was just the veterans meal. That's it.
Yeah.
Or whoever was getting the discount.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, in fairness,
like
like it's still the same. You still technically got your discount.
right, exactly. But it's not good enough. That's the problem with comping people's food, especially when they're all up in arms about something that's gone wrong. There's people that go to all kinds of restaurants and do that just to get their food comped. That is the truth. And you and I both know that.
Yeah.
Because people suck.
You
That's
see
why.
them walk in, and you're like,
You
I already
do.
know they want free shit.
Yep, exactly.
And
you
this
already
from
know.
the first moment you sense it, you go get the manager. Like, listen, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna complain.
Yep, exactly.
And then what happens?
They complain.
They complain.
Of course. And that leads to, man, we only did 20 covers tonight. Covers are the number of receipts. Have you not heard of that? The covers? Yeah, we only did 20 covers tonight, which means we only had 20 receipts. Isn't that wild? Now that's old school. That one's been around for a while. It means like it was a slow night. We only did 20 covers tonight. So, 20 tables, 20
I feel like that
tickets.
would be like for more bar
Uh,
type. You know what I mean? I guess like in the back before all the automated systems. Definitely.
I see
then-
that. Yeah, because I've been using that word for a long time, and
Yeah.
I think it's more.
But
It
other
is an
than
old
that,
school
like
term,
a dive bar type
right?
situation.
Yeah, or a really high end place too. You know, we only did 20 covers tonight. That's probably the way it is. You know, the one thing is that how bosses with this one. I'm not even gonna do. How about, have you heard this one? Cremate it or kill it. That's probably the type of steak.
Yeah.
Kill
I'm
it,
guessing
man.
either well done.
Yeah, well done. Extra well done. That means kill it. That's bad.
I've had one guy.
That's bad.
I had one customer. He likes his burgers like burnt, and he'll
Doesn't even
say,
taste
like,
good.
"How would you like your burger?" I want it burnt.
No.
And he's like, "Listen to me when I tell you this.
Yeah.
I don't want it well done. I want it burnt."
He wants it black.
Go tell them I
Crispy.
want it. I do not want a drop, a speck, an ounce of red
Oh.
anywhere in the burger.
Nah.
And I went back there and I told my kitchen at the time, he wants it burnt. I put burnt on the ticket. I went back to the kitchen. I was like, I know you think I'm playing, but I want it burnt.
Oh man. See
I
what
need
I
it
mean?
burnt.
That's the way people
And
are.
He
Kill
had
it.
been there
Kill
most time, a couple times, and apparently nobody could get it right.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
But that was the one time he was so happy.
Yeah, he liked it.
Even the
that?
manager went to like do a table touch, and he was like, "This is the first time I've had my burger done right at any restaurant."
Oh.
I was like, "Thank you.
Oh.
I appreciate it."
Yeah, I can burn you a burger
don't-
real good too. Ooh, that doesn't even sound appealing to me. I
By the way,
understand
table touch is just
I
when the
was gonna
manager
say,
or when
right.
somebody goes and like talks to the table, because typically they'll touch it while
why they're talking.
they're talking,
Yeah.
but it's
So
they're
know
just
that.
talking. To
That's
the
another
table.
one. So next time
I kind of
manager
hear
comes up to
myself
you-
just going straight through, like talking, like cuts and all this other stuff. Which cut just means you're getting off.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
You don't get any more tables.
Yeah. I think the
Safety
getting cut-
words are the big ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Safety words: behind, corner, above, below, beside. And that's really just where you are in relation to the person next to you.
Yeah, because you're my.
So that if they have like
tray.
a big tray, or
Yeah.
if they have a big knife
Yeah.
or something, they know you're there.
What about double?
Doubles.
Doubles, you know what those are. I
Clopin.
do too. Not in a long time though, man.
Clopin.
Clopin. What's
Close
that?
it open.
Oh yeah, clopin. Yes.
You close one night and then open the next
Those
day.
are brutal.
Especially if
shifts
you
are
have a
brutal.
double on one of them.
Exactly.
Double is like your morning and night shift. So
Yeah.
you work the whole day.
Right. And
Those can be brutal.
Those are very
especially when I
brutal.
first started my first restaurant. I would be working like I wouldn't have breaks. I wouldn't take breaks because I was hoping to get cut early by
Right.
not taking a break.
right.
And I would be open to close.
That's
Literally, I would open. I was an opener, and then I would close, and it was like 13, 14 hours straight.
Yeah. Those are hard. I would never do that now.
No. God, no, I
not
wouldn't
for
do that
someone
now.
else, but for myself, maybe.
Yeah.
But no.
Too old for that
I'm
shit.
too old for that shit too. How about double, triple sat?
Yeah.
Double, triple sat is something we say.
Quadruple. What is it when you get 5? Pentuplet?
Really, I don't know. Just your whole fucking section. Your
That's-
whole section sat, man.
That's when the hosts get cussed out.
Yes. 100%.
So double sat. All right, if you get sat, you get a table. Somebody sits down at your table in your section. Double sat is 2 tables, triple 3, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And tops.
Tops, 4 tops.
What top
3
is it?
tops. Yeah.
Like, is that just a 2 top or a 3 top?
Right.
A 12 top. Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. But it's like, what? Yeah. What's
That's
that?
just how
3
many
top?
people.
Are at
So
this
if
table.
you go to a restaurant
Yeah.
And you get a party of 3,
Right.
right? To the host. And that also shows you the difference between how we talk to customers or guest.
Versus each
Guest versus
Yeah,
each
not
other.
customers. They're guests.
They are guests.
They're guests, not customers.
Versus each other. So a host will, when asking you at the stand, how many in your party, right? Mm-hmm. Like 3. And then they'll go set them, and then they'll go to the services, 3 top.
Yep. Just like that. That's exactly how it works.
Switch right over, and then you go to the kitchen and say you got 3 open menus.
Exactly. Yeah, drop that food order.
All of that's the exact same thing.
It is.
It tells each one open menus is just how many people are in the restaurant
Right.
that haven't ordered.
Yep.
Which you don't hear too often
No.
in some places.
No.
Not out here. I haven't heard it too often.
No. Me either, come to think about it. What about the food is dying in the window? We say that one a lot.
Yeah. You got to get it before it dies.
Because you take that to the table, they're going to know it's dead.
I've had people serve me shit and I knew it was dead. Because I was in the rest. Because, I mean, working in it, you can look at it and be like, that shit's been sitting under the heat lamp.
It's
You forgot about it.
Yeah.
The plates.
It's unservable. You just can't do it.
I can't even touch the plate.
No.
And it's not even supposed to be a hot plate.
How sad is that, huh? Oh, sad, man.
It's all dried out and
all dried out.
disgusting.
And you're like, really, bitch? Really? Come on, go take that back and get me a better plate and redo it. Just redo it. It's not that hard.
Redo it. You can save it if you can save it.
Right. But
if you gotta redo it, you gotta redo it.
Especially if it's been up there and it's really dead.
You gotta go send it back. Get it on the fly.
Yeah. I like this one.
Yeah.
This
So
one
the fly real quick.
on the fly. Yep.
Just hear on the fly. If you hear some server go back there screaming, "Need it on the fly!"
Yeah.
And then it'll probably be followed with a cook or chef cussing
you out, but it'll come out on the fly.
It'll come out. All it does is bump it up to the front of the line.
Yeah. So your friends might be a little pissed off at you, but they'll survive.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry guys, this one's really important because I really fucked up this ticket, and they're not gonna leave me a tip if I don't get this food out on the fly. That's the truth, man. And this, how about early bird? The early bird special. We know what that is.
Man.
And most early birds are, what do we call them? Blue hairs. The old people, you guys. I've always just called them the blue hairs. I worked at this one little cafe, and that's all that came in there were blue hairs, and it was like, we're here for the early bird special,
Yeah.
$12.95, all you can eat buffet. There ain't nothing wrong with the early bird special.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No, man, I'm okay because sometimes you want to eat at 4:30.
Yeah.
And be good about that.
When you pick up the bad restaurant habits,
Right.
and you wake up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that early bird special comes in clutch.
You're talking about yourself now, Liz.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
don't
It's
actually.
okay.
I don't. I don't. Thank you very much. I wake up quite early
Yeah,
for the most part.
yeah. Earlier than
Unless I'm not working in the morning, then I'll sleep.
to what?
I would tell you this. I do wake up. I will wake up between 7 and 9.
That's not bad. I'm more like
Normal,
8:30
and then I'll
9:30.
go back to sleep for an hour.
Yeah.
For like an hour.
You get up and go pee and go back to bed. That's what I do.
I try to go back to bed.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because those are the only days I get to sleep.
Sleep in is what, 9?
No, I don't want to wake up that early.
11. Rocco sleeps
Like
until
11.
He's 11 too.
Sometimes I can sleep till 12. It depends on how. It just depends on how hard I've been working.
I have not done that in
How much I've been working.
No. Yeah, but you ain't getting any younger, so
No.
you better watch that. How about 86? You're 86.
I love 86. I've been
86
thinking about
too.
that one the whole time.
Oof, it's a good
That's
one.
my favorite one
It's a
in the
good one.
whole world.
It really is a good one. It is. It's
And
just like, get the
nobody
fuck out.
still knows exactly where the hell it came from.
I don't know. That is so true.
But that's just, it means we're out of something.
Yep. Yep. Or you've been thrown out of the
Like
restaurant.
if you, well, technically,
You're 86 from here, bitches.
yeah. If you hear them say we need to 86 somebody, that just means they need to be kicked out of the restaurant.
Yep. And usually they're not allowed back in
but
unless they
it's-
do some penance.
86 is just your out. Like if you run out of chicken, you're gonna be 86 chicken. If
Right.
you run out of a certain type of
Do you,
cheese or something,
do
like if
you-
you run out of cheddar.
do you find
86
yourself
cheddar.
saying, that's 86? I do, even with Rocco. That's 86. We don't have that anymore. And I'm like, wait. You know?
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's funny. I like
I
that.
love it when you start doing the 86. I love when people do the 86 list, and because you always typically there's somewhere it's written down. There's like
Right.
items that are 86, so
Yeah.
everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start putting smart ass shit on it,
Oh, God.
like 86 motivation, 86 patience, 86 a will to live,
That's funny. That's funny.
86 Bonnie.
Yeah, that's okay. I've never been 86 from anywhere either. Never.
But you know what I mean? Like you'd be like,
No. I'm trying to
just
think. Have
even-
I? No, I don't think I have. How about expediter or?
you could say it like if you
expo?
quit too though,
Oh yeah, well that's
because you're just not there anymore.
Yeah, I'm okay with being 86.
Like
then.
86,
I don't care.
Bonnie.
86 me, but never from a bar or a restaurant. No.
Not as a customer.
No. Expediter or expo.
Expo.
I like that word better than expediter.
Yeah.
Expediter sounds like you should be in a fancy place. Well, I was an expediter as a matter of fact, so never mind.
Did they actually call you expediter, or they called you
Yes.
expo?
I was a
Because I've
manager.
worked it and I was expo.
I was a manager.
Like that's how you either. What is the other one?
But I expedited the food. The expediter is the one that tells the expo,
No, I know it.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
To
I
tell
don't
them
know
where the
that. I
food
just know
goes.
expo.
Right.
Whichever one you want to use, but
Mm-hmm.
expo just they tell where the food goes. They make sure the plates are right.
That's what same thing. That's what an expediter is.
Like
They
you
they
make sure
tray
the
'em.
plates are correct, and then tray them, and then send them with a runner.
That's the person in charge. They really
And
are.
the
They really
best thing about an expo is that's who you talk to.
I agree with that too.
Especially in a decent kitchen, they're
Yeah.
like, you talk to expo.
Oh yeah, I used
Period.
to have to tell
Don't you
them.
dare
get out.
ever speak to
No.
a cook, and they
No.
can't speak to a server or
No.
a runner.
No.
You speak to expo,
Yeah.
and expo speaks to the line.
Yeah.
The line speaks to expo, and the expo speaks to the servers.
Yeah.
And runners.
Yeah. I loved it. It was fun. It's a demanding job though.
And you
but-
don't touch anything in the window.
No. You know.
You don't touch it. Only expo can
That's
touch
it. That's right. Now, what about a fire? I guess that's the same as
Fire just means make it.
make it, right?
Yeah.
The same as what's the other
So,
word for that? Fire it. Fire those
Fire.
fires.
You could just fire it.
Just fire it.
Fire and then like table number or ticket number
Right.
if they're different.
That's right. Fire table 86.
Yeah.
You know.
Or, like,
Exactly.
Fire ticket 107. Yeah.
Exactly. I like that word.
It just means
fire.
go ahead and make it. So if you have, if the kitchen's set up in a way that one thing, a order comes in and one thing takes longer, like you got a well done burger and a salad
Right.
on a ticket, they'll make the burger, and as the burger's almost done, and typically this will be expo if they're on
Right.
the kitchen side versus the outside. They'll say fire
Right.
ticket 107, and then that way the salad line will know,
Right.
or they'll say salad fire this.
It is. It's teamwork. It's all together. It really is.
It's actually kind of impressive
It
sometimes.
really. I agree with that. It's,
Some kitchens are incredibly
Yeah.
impressive,
It's really
especially
cool.
ones like that where they're printed tickets. They're not on the computer, because a lot of times you can
Yeah.
knock something off the computer and then it sends to the other person, so they already know to make it.
Right.
Versus one person knowing everything that's
Right.
on every ticket and being
Right.
able to keep up with the cook times and knowing
Yeah.
what needs to be fired when,
Fire it now.
especially if they have a lot of tickets.
Yeah.
And then you're
it's
like,
rough.
wow,
Yeah. You're like, sorry. Sorry. Not
sorry, but like you're doing a great job.
You're doing a great job, and just don't spit in the food. And speaking of that movie, we're
Waiting.
Oh my god! If you're in the business, everyone should see that movie.
I think most of them.
Oh my God. That movie is
an exaggerated version.
It
Let
is,
me be
but
great to everybody out there. I'm not saying none of that happens. I'm just saying it's an exaggerated version, and it's not as common as that movie makes it. People think that it was. They were all of a sudden. People got so scared after that.
They should.
They were terrified, and then they were convinced everybody was spitting in their food for the shits and giggles of it. And it's like,
not for the shits and giggles, but if you're gonna fuck with your servers and bartenders and the people in the business, I don't know what to tell you. I have some horror stories about that shit myself, but that's for another time. But anyway, that movie is, I love it. Love that movie. Anyway, what about No Call, No Show?
I think that's pretty much every job. That's a pretty widespread.
Yeah, it is a standard. I mean, I don't know why people do that. That's sad. You know?
I think the only time I think I might have done it once just because I didn't know I was working.
Right.
I genuinely had no fucking clue.
You never called?
Yeah, 'cause I didn't know I was supposed to be there. And then I talked to the manager because of something happened. I talked to the manager, and they were like, well, "You weren't here." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I wasn't here." They're like, "You missed your shift." I was like, "I didn't miss shit.
I don't miss my shifts. What
are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, you were supposed to be here. You no called, no show." And we were kind of worried. I was like, "What, you didn't call? What, you ain't call?"
Did you get fired?
No, I didn't get fired. Fuck no, I didn't get fired.
Well, I had a no show, no call once. I was in jail.
I was one of the best fucking people there.
It was not pretty. I couldn't make it to work on St. Patrick's Day behind the bar, man. You know I got fired for that shit, man. It was not pretty. Whatever. That's long ago and another lifetime, that's for sure, man. Have you ever heard of Pittsburgh Rare?
Yeah.
It's burnt outside, rare inside.
Well, it's the same as, and then like Pittsburgh, it's a blue.
Ugh.
It's a blue steak.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That just means it's a quick sear on either side.
That's so not me. How about a roll up? That means silverware.
Oh, that wasn't what I thought it meant.
What?
You know what I thought.
Not a joint.
No, I've never heard of roll up.
But that's what we do when we roll our silverware. They're
we
called
just
roll ups.
say roll silverware.
Roll ups.
Can I get a silverware?
No, you say, can I get a roll up?
I've never heard it called. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
I know I'm not wrong, so you can go ahead.
That's fine. I was just saying I never heard it.
See what I have to deal with, people. Do you see?
Better yet, do you see what I have to deal with? I say I never heard it, and this you have.
Yeah, whatever. All right, last one.
Okay.
The big one. Side work. Ugh. It's a term that strikes fear in all of us. Really.
Nobody likes side work.
No one likes side work. You know, it's especially the stuff like
side work's just the extra
the
shit
salt, the
that
peppers.
you have to do. That
no, I don't.
Restocking, cleaning, breaking down, putting together.
Yeah, like your stations, which
like
is
breaking
another
down
word.
Salads.
Yeah.
Or depending on what you have, like breaking down drink machines.
Yeah. Yeah, no, side work sucks.
Cleaning and stocking server stations.
Yeah, it's no fun. It definitely is no fun. What else you got? Anything else you got to say about all this? Because there's a lot of words we could still say.
There's a lot of plenty of everything we could say.
Upsell too, baby.
But
I like upselling.
That's a sales term. That's just sales.
Really?
We don't need to let them in on all the sneaky little psychological shit we do. Because then it won't work anymore.
You heard her. That's what Liz just said. Liz said that, not me. But I do agree.
But you were going to go in and do it.
Yeah, it was true. Yeah.
But at least we got a little catch up, and now we can do another restaurant
Yep.
rant.
We'll bring all the kids in to do one.
So
It'll be
anybody who didn't understand any of the lingo
fun. Yes.
from the last one,
Right. Now you'll understand.
which if you haven't heard it, go listen.
Go listen
that
to it.
one's not on YouTube.
No, that's just the podcast.
That was a shit show that didn't need to be on YouTube.
No, man, that would have been. that would. Sorry, Jacob. It's all you, Jacob. Yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, I mean, here we are wrapping up our season 5. I mean, me and Liz thank all you guys. Of course, we thank our team. Jacob could not do this without you. Haley,
She's pretty.
she's pretty. You know,
I'll keep her around.
we'll leave her. And then, of course, my co-host, Liz, you know, even though she, you know, really should have a black eye every now and then because she really is annoying to me. What do you got to say about me? Look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her. See? See how she is?
What do you think you are to me?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Go ahead,
You're
baby.
a lot. You're a lot. I'm
But I
gonna leave
love
it
you.
at that.
All right, I like being a lot. You know that. Hey, I'm a hurricane. I'm a whirlwind, motherfucker.
86, Bonnie.
Yeah. 86 me? I don't think so. You know me, I like talking about shit. I like it. And I want to get paid for talking shit. And I'm only talking with Liz. I talk shit with everybody. I guess, huh? Yeah. Well, we love you out there, folks. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. As always, subscribe, whatever that is
subscribe.
you do. That's all.
Subscribe, like. You can follow us on Instagram.
It's just
Sorry, my brain just stopped
Yeah, she acts
working
like
at
she's
some
been put
point.
on the spot. Are you high?
No.
All right.
On Instagram, I hate that shit official.
Yes. And as always, you're not alone. You're in this. Oh, I did it wrong. You're in
You're not in this shit alone.
Go ahead.
We're all in this together.
Yes. Yes, we are. It sucks, huh? Sometimes shit does suck out there, but we're here to lend a helping hand, and we love you. You know? Peace.